All right, on to the next song from Unatoned. So this is we've talked about this. We've even done a little teaser of this in one of the last Electric Happy Hours before we went on tour. But there was a time when we were doing, we always do the acoustic jam about halfway through the show. And about a year and a half ago, Jared was just messing around. I was putting my guitar on. I was kind of having like an issue with my guitar and like wasn't plugging in straight. So he was just kind of jamming. And he started jamming on something. I was like, oh, that's cool. And so then I joined in and did a harmony. And then on Electric Happy Hour, I started freestyling some lyrics. I wasn't even saying it. I was going, yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And then Jared joined in with the harmony. Yeah, 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 yeah. And then we did a little chord change, and we were like, and when we were done, we were like, that was cool, but it was on acoustic.
Yeah, and we were like, we should remember that.
Yeah, we should remember that. And then we didn't, and then we forgot about it. And then but then it was an acoustic song, so it was like, would we do this acoustically? So then we jammed it, and we jammed a really slow version of it, like as slow as the acoustic. Like it was like doom metal, like slow. And I tried to sing to it, and I was like, they're never going to be like, this is so fucking slow.
Not that slow.
So then we sped it up. We sped it up, and it became the song that and we kind of just messed around with some lyrics, and the lyrics of this song kind of came about pretty quickly, and we were like, kind of just jammed it out, like jammed some stuff. You came in, sang some harmonies, and then we went on tour for the, I think it was what was that? Where was that at? Love? Was that Electric Happy? It was in Asheville.
Oh yeah.
We went to Was that Electric Happy Hour tour? Or was that the one after?
2024.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. So in 2024. So then we only had that kind of intro, the first half of the song, which at the time was kind of going nowhere, and we're like, I don't know what's going to happen here. So then on the 2024 tour, we had a day off. Jared was hanging out in Asheville in his former town, hanging with the family, hanging with the daughter, and I booked some studio time, like, hey, I might try some sing ideas. Let's go in and just try and write some riffs. Reese was jamming with us, and so I was like, and Reese came in and jammed this, like, I was just like, we need a riff for this part right here. Write something right now. Like, as you know I do, right? Like,
spit it out.
I'm just like, come up with something. What does that even mean?
I don't know. Just spit it out.
Just write something. Like, just try something. And so Reese,
the best moment.
To Reese's credit, like some people like just can't do that. Like Jared can do it. And as it turns out, Reese can do it too. Because Reese came up with the bridge riff, which ended up being super sick. And I had this other riff that had been floating around in the back of my head for a long time since the Mexico show that Zach played with us,
right,
where I got stranded in Houston with COVID.
Yeah.
We had flown from Sao Paulo to Houston, and I had COVID. This is the 5th time I've had COVID. This is the 3rd time I had COVID. This was 2 times ago when I had COVID.
This is not going to be the last time.
It's not. Why so much COVID? Anyway, so I'm stranded in Houston, like I can't fly because my ears are all fucked up. And so I start walking around Houston, and I'm like just soaking in the city, and it's like a Friday night. It's like people are partying, and I'm just like, I'm getting the vibe of Houston. I'm like, cool town, like cool bars everywhere. Like I'm trying not to expose myself to people. I'm like, I'm gonna have a beer. I go and have a beer, and I walk out. I'm by myself, and I get back, and I had my guitars with me, and I picked up the guitar. I picked up my acoustic guitar, and I just started jamming what became the intro, as well as the bridge section, the little lead section, and the harmony section. And I kind of just wrote it. It's crazy how this song came together because, it came together in like 3 different parts of the world, like Asheville, Houston, Texas, Electric Happy Hour, live on Electric Happy Hour. And so to me, we played it live a couple of times so far, and it's not and I never thought it would be a rager, right? Yeah. Like it's a slow, sad song with really sad lyrics about death and dying and accepting, our mortality and whatever. But it's a very special song for me, just because of those things.
The way that it came about.
Yeah, and to me, especially like this is going to be the first time we've ever played it on Electric Happy Hour the full way. And because it basically started on Electric Happy Hour, you know, without Electric Happy Hour, this song probably wouldn't exist. Like it probably would, we wouldn't be sitting there jamming on acoustics.
It might, but it wouldn't be the same song.
Right, right. And so
Alternate
I'm
universe.
super stoked to play it right now because of all those things I just talked about. So, ladies and gentlemen, also I got to give a shout out to Jordan Fish, who added a lot of really cool stuff and kind of helped with the arrangement and just added these layers of stuff that just made the song like incredible. So